Sharon here with Mac Senior. It's Saturday and I'm supposed to be out getting video for my next Mac Senior on the road, but I'm going to be having surgery next Thursday on my knee, so I'm sort of homebound. But I thought, well, I could make a video tutorial. And you know how they say if you want to learn something, teach it? Well, I want to learn the new operating system for iOS 9. And I know that it's probably a lot like 8, but I also know that Apple always puts all kinds of good things in their upgrades every time they do an upgrade, whether it's their Mac or their iOS devices. So I want to learn that, and I decided that I would start with the user guide, the iOS 9 user guide. So I'm going to do a series of videos, and I hope you'll come with me, and I hope it'll be fun for both of us.
So the first thing we need is the user guide, and if you don't have that, you need to go to the App Store, and then in the search bar you need to say iBooks. And then once you get the iBooks application, you're going to want to open it up. Now you may have it on your computer. So if you press F4 or go to Mission Control, this is what you'll see, all of your icons, and then if it's there you can just click on it. So I just did that and I already had it, and so I opened it up to show you. Now on this side of the page it shows all the different iPhones that this book explains, and then over on this side I want you to pay close attention to this picture and look at all the different categories and make sure that you recognize what each button is for on your phone, front and back. Now, let me go back. This is a side-by-side view showing you that on the iPhone 6, the sleep on-off button is on the side, and on the iPhone 5S and older versions, it's on the top. So that's one of the changes that was made when the iPhone 6 came out. Okay, so I just want you to look at all the different buttons and make sure that you know what they are. And you can see here that the two phones are pretty much the same. There's been a change, like we said, in the sleep on off button, and there's been and something added here at the bottom. My screen is blurry and I can't see it real well, but you'll be able to compare. I want you to notice also how there's always in blue there's links that you can click on that will take you to a more thorough understanding of each one of these accessories. And so just read about each one, and then I want to say that I've never ejected my SIM card, and you very well may never do that either. This is used mostly for people who travel to different countries and they get the SIM card and put it in. And this is the multi-touch screen information. It's showing you what to do with your fingers on your touch screen. Spread it to make the picture bigger and that sort of thing. When it comes to this page, this is something new, and I tried doing what it said and I didn't get the result they talked about. So I have a one-to-one personal training coming up this week, and I'm going to ask about this because I know that it's user error. I'm the one that's doing something wrong. So I'll find out about this page and I'll make an addendum in my next report. Okay? Okay, so this is just more things for all of us to read about Apple Pay and just all kinds of information. And some of it may be interesting to you because of the way you use the device, and some of it may not. And I encourage you to skip the parts that don't apply to you and your needs. So right now I'm just going through all of the pages in this first chapter. And you might want to get into looking more into passcodes and data protection, if that's of interest to you. And when it talks about double clicking the home button, um, it doesn't say here, but when you swipe up on those apps, it closes them. And I think it's important to do that once in a while, depending on how many apps you open in a week. Okay, so gosh, you guys, this is probably a boring video for you, but I think it's important that we know our devices. And really, this little booklet that is free to all of us, and we can just download it and put it onto our devices, is really like carrying around a little dictionary with you. It'll tell you the answers to a lot of questions. Yeah, this is probably going to be the most interesting to you. The uh, photos and videos, it's certainly the most interesting to me. And the do not disturb, you might want to learn how to use that. I have my do not disturb set for between 9 at night and 7 in the morning. I don't want to be disturbed unless it's by someone in my favorites list, which are my children and my husband and those people that are very close to me. So this is talking about the status bar. Um, and a lot of this information, I personally don't have um, any interest in going into deeper. I do like knowing what the little icons look like and what they're for. The Wi-Fi icon and the do not disturb, the little moon. You need to know if that's on. You're not getting your messages or your calls. And location services is real important to have on, so you can use Find My Phone in case you lose it. And so that's the last page in the chapter. And I hope you'll read it. I hope you'll look at the extra information, the links that it gives you to learn it more thoroughly. And I guarantee if you do this, you're going to know more about your phone than your kids. And won't that be great? So until next time, until the next chapter, this is Sharon saying thanks for watching. Bye-bye.